There's never a dull moment. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K. DA, well, really making the most of not having much to work with. Thank you, DA. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They're down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Harris is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, then it's Jordan, and it's Chandler in at the 4-man position.
2 years ago, Paul George and his curious travels about where he was going to land in terms of free agency made his way back to Oklahoma City. And a lot of people were wondering why he made that choice. Then a year later, at the behest of Kawhi Leonard, a trade goes down where Paul George ends up back in Los Angeles with the Clippers. You talk about a two-way threat along with Kawhi Leonard. What an unbelievable wing combination the Clippers have with these two.
All alone. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Chandler, no good. And with George last year, easily his best season as a pro in every measurable way.
You wonder in the next couple of seasons here, Kevin, if we're going to see the best of Paul George. Again, coming off that gruesome leg injury, him finding his form last year for Oklahoma City. A lot of talk about even Paul George being considered as an MVP candidate, and rightly so. Now back in Los Angeles with Kawhi Leonard. What a terrific duo they have.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Good on the three-point shot. Beverly's got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
It's Durant on the wing. Over George, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight. His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
A nice shot by Irving.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Jordan, the pass to Durant. Here's Irving. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Nice mid-range, Jay. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
And the Clippers franchise joined this league in 1970. They've never made it past the conference semifinals.
Yeah, but the last few years, when you talk about the landscape of Los Angeles, the Clippers have had a remarkable run. Much better record than the Lakers have had in Tinseltown. And so surprising to think of all the talent that's come through the Clipper doors in prior years, but this could be the year with these additions where they break through.
Durant against George. And it's Durant missing.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket, and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Beverly, and that one drops. Beverly's got 11 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
LeVert kicks to Dinwiddie. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Beverly. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Karuch passes to Prince. Green with the block. Here's Shamet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Dinwiddie against Leonard. Dinwiddie kicks to LeVert. Lets a floater go.
Can't be lazy around Patrick Beverly. He's going to get you down low with hands. That time, he blocks a shot. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
The drive by Green. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's LeVert. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Beverly. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Shamet. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the first quarter with an energy burst, a 19-5 run. 2K Sports back in a moment.
What's going to separate us is how close we are.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen a competent-looking Clippers team out there.
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Ivica Zubac is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Kevin Durant comes in for Radeon Karuch. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dinwiddie. The Clippers also changing it up. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Paul George comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Well, a lot of rough times for Irving in his final year with the Celtics. Opted out, and obviously Greg wanted a change.
And quickly zeroed in on Brooklyn as a destination. His time in Boston had clearly come to an end by the finale of last season. Now joins up with a new stacked team in Brooklyn.
Outside, KD. Over George. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Knocked loose. Green finds Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. Pass to Harrell. Now Shamet. Back to Harrell. Now here's Williams, guarded by Jordan. A shot by Williams, no good.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him.
The kick out to Irving. There's the pass to KD. Second chance shot. Misses off the right iron. Los Angeles leading by 14. Williams with a clean look. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Durant. Back to Irving. Drills the baseline jumper.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Williams inside the line. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Williams has got his second bucket of the night. Irving drives in. Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. At the number of trades now starting to involve stars. It feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
And that one's good. Shamet.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that one's good. Irving. Irving's got 16.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Williams passes to George. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Jordan.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
George finds Green. Outside for George. Shoots the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's George finishing it off.
Just Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
And Irving launches it from deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And
Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The Clippers have the edge here at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Patrick Beverley. He's been playing really well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Wilson Chandler out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Durant, and it's Irving in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his 2nd Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
And now here comes Williams leading the break. And that one's good. Beverly's got 4 points this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Irving way outside. The three-pointer no good. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
And a wide open look for Irving. Out to Harris. Passes it to Irving. A second chance effort. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got 18 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And that's 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Jared Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Radeon's Kurucs comes in for Wilson Chandler. High post try. And it's Beverly missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Nets trail by 20. In the corner, it's Harris. Nailed from three-point land. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Here's Kurucs. No good on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 19. Kurucs grabs the board. There's 1:54 left in the third. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Landry Shamet comes in for Lou Williams. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And even though he's been nagged by injury for a few years, Brent, Kawhi is still a top two-way threat when he's healthy.
Well, the fact that Kawhi Leonard could move on from San Antonio, get to that Toronto team that needed just an extra push to do something in the Eastern Conference, especially with the absence of LeBron James. Kawhi Leonard absolutely dominated last year's playoffs and took Toronto to a championship. And now, for the first time, he's had the choice to continue his career somewhere. He's going to do that back home in Los Angeles for the Clippers.
Allen dishes to Harris. Takes a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. From deep three-point range, and it's Leonard missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
And it's Irving missing. Los Angeles leading by 19 points. Beverly wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. George with the ball, but they get it back. Deep 2 from Beverly. Leonard the pass to Beverly. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Nets, Prince is checked in for Karuch. Harris LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.